What's going on, everybody? The next clip you're about to see is something that just happened while I was on my way home. I saw these two people standing out in front of a bank, and the man was on crutches and the girl had a leg brace. So I just thought in my heart, like, dang, both of them are messed up in their legs. And I had to swing around. I swung around the block and pulled back up around where they were because I just was moved to pray for them, you know. And I just felt a certain level of compassion, right, to go over and pray for them because they were both messed up. So I pull up in the murder van, which my wife calls this, the big blue, it's a big blue van without seats and everything, wanted like a work van. And so I pull up on him and I'm like, hey, both of y'all legs are messed up? And then he like, no, just hers. And then I'm like, all right, can I pray for y'all? And I'm shouting across maybe 30 feet across the street or whatever. And he's like, yeah, come on. So he excitedly invites us over and they introduced himself, introduced her. And we had a little bit of small talk, asked what was going on with it. And, you know, he said he was a Christian and everything. And I'm like, well, you could have been did this. I mean, let me get back in the truck. But just playing, I mess with people sometimes. My wife says I do that often. So the next video I'm about to share is the aftermath of that incident. I didn't think to record it while I was doing it, but it's the aftermath of the incident. And part in the video because where we are supposed to be an extreme thunderstorm. So it started getting really windy and you really start losing a lot of sound of what he was saying. But basically her pain was at a 9. And I'm like, that's almost hospital status. Prayed for it the first time, it went down to a 4. And she was surprised because after I took my hand off, I'm like, anything? You feel anything? She's like, no. Then she looked at him. She's like, yeah, actually, I do. And then I'm like, well, what's the number? It's like, it's a 4. I'm like, all right, let's do it again. And they were originally, when I came over to pray, he was bowing his head and about to grab hands, like, let's do this. I'm like, no, we don't have to do all that. And I just bent down and put my hand on her leg. And so I did it again. And then I took it off and asked her how it felt. And like her eyes got real big and she started running up and down. Her eyes got real big and she's looking at him like, oh my gosh, I can feel my knee. And she took it off, took the leg brace off that you'll see the leg brace in the video. She's cupping it. And she started running up and down. She ran around the side of the bank. She's screaming and she's excited and everything. He's like, see, I told you, because he's been trying to increase faith in her since he's, I think it was since he's known her. But he really hasn't had an experience like the one he just had. So this is the first time he experienced it, first time she experienced it. And to be honest, this is the first time I've experienced somebody with a brace laying hands on them and they're recovering. So it was just a blessing all the way around. Here's the video. And he was just sharing briefly the experience. But again, pardon the wind. It's a storm, so a lot of it was drowned out. But I'm going to put it on here anyway, all right? Hope this video is an encouragement. So be blessed. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Pastor Cody Owens. I'm here with Chris and Jada. I just want Chris and Jada to share what just happened out here on the street. I was riding by them and I saw Chris on these crutches and Miss Jada had a knee brace on. So I thought they both had messed up legs. So I spun back around the block just to see if I could pray for them. Chris excitedly said yes. So came on over and somebody just tell him what happened here.
She hurt herself Wednesday, no, it was Monday. She hurt herself Monday in a game. And it was pretty bad. She hit her knee. We say, yeah, and watch the miracle and, by faith in this. She said the pain was at 9 and now it's gone. She took the brace off and she can bend it and all that. Like, that's just a blessing, man. It's just, all glory to God.
It's a blessing. Glory to God. Well, I thank y'all for y'all time again. But you gonna throw that away? You gonna keep it as a souvenir? Oh, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you again for your time.